Dark so long I could not find the meaning. Hold my hand, let me stay by your side through this never-ending night. I can feel it now, it haunts me. All these demons, how they surround me. In this red light, it calls me. He is reaching out, consuming. Tyrant of the dark star, where's my love? What hold this heart?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Goblets and Gaze. I'm Aubrey, your GM, and I'll introduce the players, who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll get rolling into things.
Hi, I'm Maki. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Gravewing, the Nagaji Sylph vigilante monk / air cadeticist, who also uses she, her pronouns, and she is the party mom / strategist of the rebellion.
Hello. I'm Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Laeth IV, the matricidal Dampier Dandy Rogue and Spy Master, who uses she, any pronouns.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm playing Eurideux, just Eurideux still. They are our Nephilim, cursed boy of a problem. They are going to be the party and this rebellion's firebrand, and they also use they, he pronouns.
Hello, I am Farris. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Alouette, a totally normal Nephilim thaumaturge bard having a very normal and good time learning all about her way more cursed family. She also uses she, her pronouns and is the Anathema partisan.
Hello, I am Sparlock, and both me and my character use he, him pronouns. I'm going by Alistair Whiskerfield, wizard detective extraordinaire. As heir to the fine distinguished family of wizard, mice, ratzards, Isoki arcanists. I swear I was always aware of it. I keep my whiskers to the ground to uncover the truth of the powers that be who subjugate us, by which I mean I'm our recruiter.
And hello, to round off the group, I am Tick. I have he, she, they pronouns, and today I'll be playing Nihil, a flesh warp sorcerer who is just a totally ordinary cook and quartermaster for the group, and definitely not a cannibal. Parentheses, he's a cannibal, but it's a dietary restriction, so don't be too mean to him.
Copious acts of violence, mostly on Aubrey's end, as we fought a troll eed, a tree. We fought a giant mushroom monster, technically. As it kind of sprang out of the forest, like, hey, I heard you try to do the plot. I'm just going to shimmy a little booty over here and try to kill all of you. And honestly, it almost killed Yuri. Genuinely, we had to fight to keep Yuri alive, mostly because Yuri's toxic trait is doing a lot of damage to himself, and it's kind of hard, but it's okay. We love him. We love our little scrungly deer being, you know? We love them dearly, you know? It's okay. But we fought, and we did a lot of damage, and Yuri blasted its everything apart with a very well-placed gunshot, even though we're all like, Yuri, you're like dying, and also its target, maybe you should run, and Yuri's like, nah, I'd win. And did win, which is slightly infuriating, because you deserve the consequences of your actions, but Lady Luck has smiled upon you. When I do that, I get a nat 1 and then get myself killed. Fuck you. Fuck you. But also, we got Nadia back. Nadia is willing to at least listen to Laeth a little bit, kind of, probably, maybe, sort of. Honestly, if my sibling came in and said, I know I killed Mom, but I would have probably just kicked him in the balls right then and there.
Can I get everybody to give me two things? One, give me perception checks as you are heading back towards Salvation Row, and two, deduct that silver piece from each of your inventories because you're crossing the bridge again.
Yeah, I got a 24 in my perception check. I can see things sometimes.
18.
22, not 21. My bad. I really can't math today, even with the fucking calculator.
I muted myself as I was saying that I was a 20 for Alistair. That was not smart of me.
You all hear the rumors about what's happened. The High Priest gave a speech. Apparently, the ghoul epidemic in Starlight Bastion is over, and so in the next few weeks they will be working to reopen the district and get people back to their homes. Other things, due to the uprise of dissidents in the city, the High Priest has put together what he calls his Blade. It is a task force essentially to hunt and deal with dissidents. And then everyone is talking about the chaos that erupted as some group tried to break in and save the people. It didn't go well. Unfortunately, most people, they don't know the unfortunately part, but it does sound like everyone was. Unfortunately, this group was not able to save anyone, and they were all executed. And as you all get back to the Crow and Hammer, it's eerily silent. And Yuri, you're the only one to pick the smell out. It's something you've smelled quite a bit. It's blood. There's a lot of it. As you enter the main level of the tavern, there's no one. It looks like the place is closed. And by the time you enter all the lower levels, everyone, it is very obvious the smell of blood. You start seeing people rushing around these sort of medical tents, for lack of a better term, these makeshift medical bays and everything, where everyone is trying to help whoever they can. Everyone is rushing. There is chaos everywhere. And there are so many dead.
Lou is just gonna grab the medkit and go to whoever seems to be directing people, and just ask where do they need a healer.
You see Clover, the second in command, who is currently essentially directing people and keeping things together, directs you to go and help out.
Yuri would follow suit. Generally, like after that, doesn't matter if they're dying; they're going to help someone else.
I'm going to Clover to ask, where's Lorelai?
Clover says she headed back to her rooms.
That's where I'm going.
Nadia looks around at all of this chaos and says, "What happened?"
Lamplighters, I assume?
And just kind of stands there, staring at dead and dying people.
Come on, we should talk. And if she lets me, Laeth will lead her to the room I've been staying in.
Mm-hmm. You can. Alistair and Nihil, what are you doing?
You think that, because, like, I know if there's, like, people helping, it's good, but if there's too many people, it starts to get really bad. Do you think there's more space for extra hands to help move shit around, or no?
There's certainly a lot of space. There's more than just medical that you can do right now. There is.
I can cook!
Theoretically, yes, you could cook.
I think keeping the people who are working their tails off fed is a good idea. Definitely not because I really want to cook something, hypothetically. So I will go start making food for people. But I can make some quick health potions that technically expire really quickly, but it'll help a little bit with stabilizing some people, and then I'll go cook some nice food for everyone. Something easy to eat. Ideally, probably just some soup, just because then you can kind of feed water and nutrients to people in a very efficient way where they don't have to chew too much. Like a smoothie.
Yeah. Alistair, what are you doing?
I am first and foremost looking very traumatized. Oh, yes, I was talking out loud. Okay. So as I'm staring into this space, I'm sitting there looking traumatized. Like, this is not the type of carnage that I'm used to. I've dealt with, monsters. I've been in my share of fights, but I've not been in a proper battle. So this battlefield triage thing just has me kind of taken aback.
Is he openly having a mental breakdown, within line of sight of hypothetically me? Hypothetically.
Not openly having a mental breakdown, but just very wide-eyed and a little bit twitchier than normal.
Alistair.
Yes.
Here, come help me in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I that I can do.
You're very dexterous. You could help cut vegetables.
Not wrong. I'm going to ask that Alouette and Yuri give me 3 medical checks. Just roll it 3 times. And this is just sort of as you work for the next hour or 2, how well you do.
I can roll them regardless, but I do have just free 15 HP every 10 minutes.
And that'll help too, for sure.
I got...
There's a lot. The blades themselves were probably an organization of 40 before. They will not be anymore.
Woof. How many rolls did you need?
3 from each of you.
Okay.
I got a 25, a 17, and a 27.
Okay.
For medicine checks, right? Medicine.
Oh my god. Okay. I got a 28, a 28. I rolled a 19 twice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna use the hero point because I haven't used any yet. This dice wants to do doubles. That was because I rolled a 9, used the hero point, rolled a 9 again. So that's gonna be an 18 on the last one. Or no, a 19 on 19 on the last one because I have the gloves, which gives me a +1. So actually, I lied. It's a 29, a 29, and a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you're working. As you do, you see many of these people that you've grown fond of, spent time with, dying or dead or in various states of injury. Whatever attacked them, they were unprepared. Well, and it's also really good that Yuri, that you rolled high enough. Oscar's not dead.
That's good. That's legitimately good. I was worried about that.
Oh my gosh.
They were injured.
Wait, you're gonna roll that on me, Aubrey?
Yes.
Thank God I'm a fucking expert in medicine. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Whatever the next hour you can work and get people stable. It is going to be a long process, and you think maybe the blades are about half of their strength that they were before. There's going to be a lot of funerals in a bit.
Sorry, does it look like they were attacked here, or is this all people coming back from the executions?
Coming back from the execution. who knows however many people died there that they were not able to save. But Gravewing, you head down the hallway to the familiar door, and as you open it, darkness greets you because there's not a light on in the room.
It's okay, I have dark vision.
Yeah.
I just call out lore.
You get a sort of a grunt mix of pain and acknowledgement from probably sitting on the floor next to the bed.
I go pull my mask off and go beside her.
Lorelei doesn't look in good shape. You don't know where her mask went. She doesn't have it. Her hair is matted with blood and something else. She is, in one hand, got a bottle of something, and in the other hand is sort of pinned between like her elbow and her ribs, sort of as she's like holding something in, and her usual outfit is been through it. Lots of slices and rips.
Oh God, what happened?
It was a trap. We weren't ready. I couldn't let them get away with it. I had to do something.
I know.
And I thought you'd have my back, but I understand.
No, I'm sorry. I don't got an excuse for this except I need these people as complicit as possible.
Yeah. Well, he's gone up the fucking deep end.
Sickness?
Yeah. As she says his name, she rubs the scar on her face.
He didn't do that to you, did he?
Yeah. When I was a kid. He caught me
shit.
stealing.
Well, then I guess we're matching.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Whoever this blade is, this group is serious business.
Can you tell me anything about the group?
It's 6 members. Only a few of them are a little familiar to me. Some of them I've never heard before. And we'll look at you as she says, I think he is one of the members. Goes by bloodline.
There is so much grief on Gravewing's face. He's working with him?
I think so. Unless someone took his outfit, but that's not likely.
Look, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make it up to you. Which is honestly a real shitty thing to say. because I should have been there. But I wasn't. But when I go get my sister and my brother-in-law back, I need the most expendable people. And you're not expendable to me.
Yeah, well, it might be a bit before the blades can be helpful again.
That's fine. I'll help you become helpful. Again, you guys were always helpful.
Yeah, we'll have to pull in, focus on.
Lie low, lick your wounds, take your time.
Yeah.
I'll stay here longer, or I'll get out of your hair if you want me to leave. If you want us to leave.
Don't leave.
Okay, then I won't leave.
And
No, actually, there's one more thing I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
That's my brother.
I had suspicions, but
yeah.
I didn't know for sure.
That fucking punk.
Once my ribs decide to stop bleeding, I'll write down what I know about everyone else. Fuck, that hurts. Ugh. Yeah.
Do you want me to get someone for you? I'm horrible at this part.
I should have someone take a look at it. I can heal faster a different way.
Do you need blood?
That would make it heal faster, yes.
Well, I didn't take any hits that fight, so take as much as you need.
As long as you're okay with it.
Yep.
Hey, you watch as Lorelei will bring you in for what appears to the outward just view an embrace. And it is, in a way, but yeah. As we shift scene to Laeth, where are you taking Nadia?
I will take her to the room that I've been staying in. And I think that as we get there, sort of close, bolt the door, and Laeth will start sort of wrapping up her wounds, more as a stall tactic than as a sort of actually being concerned with her health. But I did the DC 20 and beat it and got 20 healing back. So that is nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's, Nadia just kind of stands awkwardly in the middle of this room, still wearing all of her traveling gear.
Yeah, I think Laeth will sort of gesture to the bed. Say, you can put your things down and take a seat.
Okay. Sort of slowly takes off the jacket she was wearing and sets her traveling bag down on the bed and sits on the bed, but with a healthy distance.
I'm not sure what you're thinking. Why you came back. I'm sure it's not good.
I was told that I needed to, as the remaining heir, and I'm supposed to be starting at Ravenswood soon.
Well, the good news is you don't have to take over the household because something is wearing Mother's corpse. And it seems to be managing just fine. Better
because
than her.
You killed her?
You know about her friends. Her circle, the Unbroken.
Yeah, I've known about them for a really long time. No one pays attention to me. I overhear things all the time.
They're trying to bring back the Tyrant. It's coming. It's imminent. In 7 months. It being in the cult, being close to it, it warps you, apparently, to make you more susceptible to its bidding. So I assume that's what happened to her, and I wanted to stop it.
So you did exactly what she did and took away all of my choices?
I didn't think it would be forever. I thought that it would just be me and her, and then you'd be able to come back and it would be fine. I didn't expect her to get back up and to be back home.
You do know if I don't show, they're gonna send people looking, right?
You saw what we fought in the woods and how quickly that guard she hired ran. I think it's not implausible that you died out there, just for now.
So what, I live underneath an inn for however long and never go outside, never see people?
Not forever. 7 months. Either the world will be over or they'll be gone. And you don't have to stay here. There's a wizard tower. We found the old tower in Starlight Bastion. We opened it.
You can lock me away in a tower.
You can study in a tower, or we found an alchemist who I think went to Ravenswood. You might get along. You could talk with her, learn with her. It's just you can't go home, Nadia.
And what if I could do something with this? They're expecting me to take over the house. I'm supposed to make the big choices and the decisions.
They don't need or want you to do that anymore. Her body is still there. They're acting as if she's still alive. You wouldn't be taking over anything. You'd just be back under control, but it wouldn't even be control through Mother. It would be through them.
So, okay, just yet again, my choices are do what you want or do what Mother wants.
What would you want to do?
Go to Ravenswood. I don't know. Study. Meet people my age who like the things I do and make friends.
Juniper's not that much older than you, probably. It's not forever. It's just for the next few months. Above table, Aubrey, how long until the Ravenswood term starts?
2 months.
Okay. And I mean, by the time the term starts, maybe it will be safe. Maybe you can enroll and you'll have dealt with whatever is happening at the house, but...
And, those people outside and what we heard returning from the woods about whatever the high priest was doing. Did you make that choice to save me instead of them?
So, Laeth has very carefully not mentioned the marriage to the Scriabins as the actual impetus of her murdering her mother, because she really doesn't want to allow Nadia to feel guilty or responsible for it. So the point-blank question about this is not great.
Nadia's a lot smarter than you give her credit for.
Yeah, she's a baby. We've been planning since we heard that you were coming back how to get you, how we could be the ones who brought you home rather than Mother. What happened with the High Priest, we heard about it as we were leaving, and it sounded like a trap. It was a trap. It was clearly a trap. I don't think that our being there would have changed anything for it.
Yeah, well, doesn't mean that I don't feel guilty for their deaths. Because maybe things would have been different if you had helped them. I don't know. But I don't know. If I were in your shoes, I don't know if I could have made that choice. I'm gonna go see if I can help. I know some alchemy and can at least help ease people's pain.
Laeth sort of steps forward, like just wanting to reach out or to hold her, to tell her that it isn't her fault, but stops herself, and will sort of take off the healer's gloves and say, here, these could help you a bit out there, and let her go.
Yeah, she will go and see where she can help. So for the next few hours, you are all busy working on something, helping where you can, and it's, what is time anymore, but it's past midnight, getting on to 2, 3 in the morning when things finally settle down, and it's at a point now where you're just waiting. Either people are going to pull through or they're not. You've given them as much help as you can, and everyone else who is going to be fine needs rest.
I'm gonna do one thing.
Yeah.
When Lorelai needs to rest, and by rest I mean like sleep, preferably, I'm going to leave the Crow and Hammer, and I'm gonna go to I'm going to Coffin Walk. If I have to pay a toll, I pay a toll. I don't think so, because it's on the same side. Yeah,
it's on the same side.
Yeah, so I'm going to Coffin Walk. I am going to a very familiar street down a familiar alley, because there is a shrine. It's sort of like a hole-in-the-wall shrine that always has candles burning, because even poor people have to pray. The shrine in particular has a little, like, it's not that little actually. It's, I would say, the perfect size for a hole-in-the-wall shrine sized statue of the Star Mother. It's probably made out of wood or something, but it's just like something that's like super weathered but has been there for the people. And the whole shrine's probably like filled with wax and stuff, and it's so oily and grimy because it's just like nobody cleans it. We just add more candles to this place. I am I'm gonna stare at it. I'm gonna stare at it for a while before I point my finger at the statue and say, "You gotta forgive him. You gotta forgive him, or you gotta give me the strength to forgive him. One of us has to forgive him." And I stay there for like an hour or two, bartering with a god that I'm not sure can hear me, but it's not like she hasn't done anything for me before.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go back to the Crow and Hammer.
As you're walking back to the Crow and Hammer, it's probably coincidence that the North Star is incredibly bright tonight.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's quiet. People are sleeping, and Nihil, you're probably cleaning up in the kitchen at this point. You're all sort of just left there in the center of everything.
I gotta clean. Everyone's asleep, and I gotta make sure everything is perfectly tidied up. And do meal prep for tomorrow morning as well, because you gotta get everything prepared for tomorrow morning. And I suppose the silence is nice. How's Schism doing?
Schism is... There's probably a lot of questions of, can we eat that one? Can we eat that one? Can we eat that one?
Can you potentially refrain from being hungry for like 30 minutes?
Yeah, they would grumble, but they would shrink back and not say anything for a while.
You lose nothing from this. I lose my life from this. You don't have any room right now to complain, and I'm trying very hard to simply cook. Well, I'm not sure if we made the right decision. The silence is like, no, I'm not gonna be supportive boyfriend. I'm just here for the food. But is anyone else awake, or is it literally just me?
You are all awake.
Oh, we're all awake. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here watching you talk to Schism.
Okay. Everyone else is here. Just the group, and I'm just gonna look at everyone and just be like, so we did take our choice.
It's gone behind the bar at this point and has poured drinks for everyone, whether or not they ask for it.
I'll have a cup of milk if it's there, please.
No, it's whiskey.
I'm not drinking whiskey.
I'll drink it for you later then. I'll drink it for you later then.
Okay.
There's no milk back here. I don't got milk money. So yeah, Yuri is hasn't really taken the time to heal themselves yet.
At some point, once the general populace has been tended to, Lou will give you the little vial to drain, and then 10 minutes later we'll give it to Laeth.
Yeah, just decision was made.
Like, how's your sister doing?
Is she here? Is she still?
Yeah, she'll still be here because she's been traveling. She'll just sort of look at all of you and just say, I don't know how to feel about so many people dying for me.
Feel guilty and then do something about it.
To be fair, they weren't dying for you, they were dying for us.
Technically, they were dying because of corrupt people in charge. There's no guarantee that we would have been able to save everyone, even if we went.
We could make a difference.
And we will. Unfortunately, this is one of those times that we could. It was a trap. We would be dead.
You don't know that.
We don't know the outcome, but we do know the outcome that we went for is the outcome that we wanted and we got. And that's all we can really take right now. And I'm not happy with this as much as anyone else, but all we can do is make sure next time we are strong enough that if this is ever pulled on us again, we can kill them all and make sure, well, not kill them all, but beat them.
It's not that we need to be strong enough ourselves. We need to get people knowing what the fuck is happening. I think we need to go fucking loud.
We can.
I don't think you understand what has actually happened here.
Raving, you think I don't understand a lot?
Because you don't, Moran.
Yes.
You
Get it? I know,
don't.
I'm from fucking money, I get it. But you don't think I care about all these fucking people dying?
I don't think you care about all these fucking people dying.
Why?
Do you know what kind of funerals we have?
Yes. I've
What
attended
kind?
many.
I said we, not you.
Yes, I know. I've attended many.
All right, so you know that where we dump the bodies, it's just the fucking river.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go dump these bodies in the river?
If you need me to go, I'll do it.
Nice. And when you die, I'll make sure I dump you in the fucking river.
Hey, spit on my grave or we're gonna fight this.
We will fight this, but I don't think you understand. The Bloody Blades had this place on lock.
Mm-hmm.
We're not safe here anymore. They're not safe here anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not safe.
This place was safe.
I know. I'm going around for years. And of course, I don't care if people hate me. People are gonna hate me, but I'm still gonna fight for it. My family, you know, the Morans, I say, it's my mother is making cures and anti-poisons and selling them for triple the profit so no one below the certain price like margin could pay for it. And I can't say anything against that. And I will have the money to go help.
You better spend every fucking dime then.
Oh, I've been doing it for years.
And look at the change you've done. Nothing.
Exactly. And I need to change that. We're all, unfortunately, part of this.
I know. I've been a part of this
And
for
we're
a very
all
long time.
now joining you. I know you don't like us, but we need to work together. We need to get more people on board. Look, if we need someone to fight them, let them know what's happening. I've been ready to die for this for 5 years. And I'm still here. Are you ready to die for this?
What a stupid fucking question.
This
Yes.
is the revolution. Good.
Yes, I know it's the revolution. It's
Good.
my revolution.
Everyone is part of this. The world's fucking ending. It's
The
everyone's
world
revolution.
was ending way before people started trying to bring the Tyrant back.
Yeah, and now it's on the clock. So Nadia, welcome. Sorry, it is not the terms you wanted.
Yeah.
Your mom's really fucked up right now, by the way.
Don't just say that to someone. It's
Why
like the
not?
last thing you say to someone, Yuri.
Why not? What's a little matricide between friends?
Drunk. I'm
I
half dead
think-
right now, so.
I know. Maybe that's something you save after like a full night's sleep of processing everything that's happened, though.
No.
Do you guys want some tea before you go to bed? I'm going to be honest, everything seems very high strung, and a cup of tea might help.
Jury's gonna down their drink and say, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay. Sleep well.
Gravewing, from somewhere above in the inn, you hear the sound of boots.
Ruh-roh.
Boots with spurs. Specifically, you hear the sort of the tink, tink, tink.
Fucking, I'm going up to greet Whiskey.
Yeah.
Is Graving here? As I hear as I'm walking away.
Graving was the only one who passed the check because I made secret checks for everybody.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying shit. I hear what I hear and I go. If you had given me tea, though, I'm taking the tea with me. By the way, but I will go up and greet Whiskey Jack with a cup of tea.
Whiskey will take the cup from you as he's looking around and say, "Hell of a quiet night."
Whiskey, a lot of people fucking died, but I'm pretty sure you know that.
I did. And sort of, you watch as he places a couple coins on the bar before reaching behind and grabbing said bottle of whiskey and making himself a bit of a hot toddy.
I won't say shit.
He's just like...
I might pay for the tab later.
He left some coins on the bar.
Okay, never mind. That's good.
Man always pays for his drinks. And says... Well, I was contracted by one of your friends to gather some information for you.
You just missed him.
Well, I'll give you the information and you can pass it on.
Sure.
The Scriabans are most certainly behind it in some way.
Behind what?
The attacks in Clockwork Halls.
All right.
And I think they kidnapped a student from Ravenswood, and the Ravenswood student is helping them with it. Probably not necessarily of their own volition.
Who?
There's a woman named Daria Argent, who she was a student of Ravenswood, family of no importance, but a bit of a genius when it came to putting things together. About a month ago, never made it back to her dorm. According to the administration, she had a family emergency and had to return home. Fun fact, her family's dead.
Dead for a while, or?
Dead for several. It would be a really interesting emergency if they actually did need her. Been dead for 7 or 8 years.
All right. Is that it?
Was also given a message to pass to you from a mutual acquaintance. The Midnights.
All right.
They have information that they want to share with you about Tristan. Said to drop by tomorrow.
Sounds good. Are you free for another mission?
Anytime.
Okay. I need you to look into my brother. That's a little free one for you. My brother goes by bloodline now. I can give you basic information, what I've gathered over these years, but I think if my brother is working with the high priest, then my brother has my sister, so
that is a good possibility. But if I find any information, which you know I will, I'll bring it by and we'll negotiate payment.
All right.
Tell that Marankia he owes me.
I will.
And I plan to collect.
I will see him out.
Yeah.
And It's late. Everybody turned in. I'm not doing anything else besides my best bedside manner, which is not that great considering my medicine modifier is like a 3. So, but that's what I'm doing. Not much resting, but I don't need it.
Yeah. Lorelai is healing quickly ever since, you gave her blood. Healing much faster than if, traditional medicine.
If she needs more blood, I will give her more blood because it's way more effective. If it's way more effective for her, then yeah. And unfortunately, the blades really need her right now. And also, a less hand for the medics to take care of.
Yeah, she'll probably be up and moving sometime tomorrow. We'll let you know if she needs more blood, but currently she's taken enough for now. She was worried if she took too much more, you'd start getting the drained condition, essentially.
I'll take it for you, babe.
No, don't give me the drain condition. You're so sexy, haha.
I will take up to drained 2 for her.
Damn, so drain 3 is the
That's
limit.
love.
Drain 3 would be an actual bad thing for everybody in the party, her and myself. So yeah. But drain 2 I can live with.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to do anything before you head off to bed?
If Laeth is still awake, I will seek her out.
Yeah, I don't think she will be sleeping well.
Are you in your room though? Because I assume Nadia's in there sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, are there spare?
Oh, I forgot. I have a new spell. Just gonna cast Whisper. Or not Whisper, message to whisper in your ear and just ask if you're awake from the hallway.
Sort of blinks away. Doesn't blink awake, but looks around the room, realizes it's a spell, and quietly whispers back. Alouette?
Yes. Unless you are asleep and I woke you and then ignore this, it was a dream.
Laeth will pad softly out of the room into the hallway.
I didn't want to wake Nadia. She's had a long day.
Yeah, I think we all have. How are you? How was your day?
Pretending everything is fine and refusing any sort of help whatsoever. So I just sort of keep sneaking it until they're whiskey and they're not looking. I finally did something right, and she holds up the vial.
Wow. If it's the usual, then they can't be that poor off, right?
I don't know. I think I almost killed them today. But that's not what I wanted. I just wanted to check on you. If you needed more healing or anything.
I was able to patch myself up well enough while I was talking with Nadia. In that fight, I felt something. Did you?
I did promise this would be useful, and she kind of flicks the earring. It took. So I feel like I should tell you this now. But it's a thaumaturgic thing. I found it in my mother's notebook. How to make it and make it work. But normally it is sort of like a potion, like a healing thing. But I didn't want it to hurt you, so there is a little drop of blood in it, technically, by the recipe, if that is, so it won't hurt you. it should make it so that it is not a problem for you. But also that sort of, I don't know if you do that kind of thing, you know?
No, I mean, I needed it, so I appreciate it, I guess.
We was definitely trying not to read too hard into the, like, questioning, I guess. Yeah, I think we can't have you dying, you know? There's only one of you. And it would be a shame to lose you.
Does not know how to respond to that. Yeah, well, you know, with your help, I won't die.
I would not rely on that because me. But I will do my best to do anything. It is not your fault. I know what Gravewing said, but it is not your fault.
I would do it again. I'm not. It was never a question for me. I would have gone myself and died probably to that thing, but I know that you wanted to go to the execution.
I wanted to do a lot of things. I just didn't want to make something worse. But I think we are past that point. I don't think there is a way to make anything better. It is just staving off the inevitable.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, to hear that from you.
I guess I have found the limit of my optimism. There's only so many times you can get back up, you know?
I think you have more in you than you're giving credit to.
You are not wrong, but not in the way you might think. There may be some changes in the future that are not entirely of my decision. But I will put in my best effort to keep them contained. I just don't want you to. And I don't think she's quite able to voice what she really wants, which is she doesn't want Laeth to think of her differently. But chickens out. And instead says, I just don't want you to be alarmed, is all.
You're talking about what Eurideux does with and she sort of gestures in a horns symbol.
I don't know yet. But, yeah, I guess so. I guess it's a family thing.
I mean, you learned something about me recently, didn't you? That's why you added blood to that chalice. Do you think any differently?
No, I mean, I've done that for years, to be honest. I just didn't think it was worth mentioning, you know? It's just you. You're just you.
And you're just you, Alouette, and there's no just about it there.
Yeah, that's Lou's turn to be not sure how to respond to that. And so she says, if you need like a lot of blood, just let me know. I know where to get it now. I asked, and also I have some, but I don't know if mine's any good. So, there's butchers. Okay. You should go to bed. Good night.
Good night. Sort of very reluctantly lets her leave.
She looks back once.
Yeah, Laeth is standing outside the door watching you go.
Maybe in 30 more episodes we'll get to hand-holding.
If in 30 episodes you guys don't get to gay sex, I'm quitting the podcast.
All I know is that y'all never gonna fucking beat the OG record.
This is true.
We had a breakup before we got together.
Listen, I am the queen of the slow burn, and I will drag this out. I got 3 slow burns. I got 1 in the docket. Done. Handled. I got 1 that's so slow we don't even know it's going yet. And then I got this one. I don't do nothing fast.
It's fair.
Farris, I could not slow burn with you. I would immediately just be like, we need to get married right now.
So you all head to bed and wake up sometime in the morning. Imagine. Gravewing, are you going to share this revelation about the message with anybody else, or are you just going to go on your own?
I tell Lorelai first.
Okay.
About literally fucking everything. Because, I've always been keeping her in the loop.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're living rent-free at her place. So, yeah, I always keep her in the loop. Now, especially more than ever, including the stuff with the Midnights. And then when our group is together for probably breakfast, because time is so weird, I share everything that Whiskey said with the group, including Yuri owing Whiskey. So we got our names at the very least.
Oh, actually, this reminds me. It completely dropped my mind because we have been in chaos mode for weeks. There has been talk of some unrest amongst the senators, and it seems there is a potential power play in talks.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's related to this. It's, I think, for the Silver Court. I can double check. But that is what my sister said, and she would know.
It could be.
These Griabans are also trying to court public opinion right now.
Yeah.
So, sounds like... Are they at Ravenswood? Is that what Whiskey said?
No, they kidnapped a student from there. Daria Argent.
We have a lead of where they would be keeping her?
No. But it's a place to start. The kid's parents, family have been dead for years. Currently, they have her written up as on administrative leave for a family emergency. So they know. I think whatever we decide to do, you guys need to come with me today.
Where are you going?
Laeth has already met my other associates. You're going to meet my kids. So you guys can see what else we're fighting with.
No. You sure they want to meet us?
Oh, I think it's better that they know.
Get a face in case they need to go find someone to kill. I understand.
Gravewing, can we leave it about 15 minutes if that's okay? I haven't made any lunch. Or I haven't made any food to bring.
I imagine you've already done that if you're sitting
Yeah.
down for breakfast.
At least let me pack some biscuits. I should have some.
It's fine. It's fine. We can wait.
Hmm.
And no, I mean, the Midnights are in Silver Court, so we do have extra help.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I could tell them more dirt about my family.
As you are doing this, Lorelei comes in and slides a piece of paper across the table and says, "That's everything I know about the blade so far."
Gonna open it. What does it say?
There's a number of names and vague details. There are 6 of them, there are 4 names. There is Bloodline. There is Mr. Rotten. There is Bedlam. And
sorry, oh my god, shut it. Keep going.
And there's Snapdragon.
Oh. Okay, so it's all okay, you know. This is other
There's
shit.
2 other ones that are question marks. There's description of one as flowing dress with veil. And one of the last one is just whole appears to be a holy blood member, but not Elias Gore.
So personal task force. That's terrible.
GM, have the ones that have been named, besides the one that I already know of, do any of them sound recognizable to me?
Yeah, I would say that most of them are recognizable with you in some way. You've tumbled with several of them before. The Mr. Rotten is kind of a known quantity to some people. Made his money for a long time owning houses of ill repute. Never treated the girls very well. But that's how he made his money, and probably also had his hand a bit in spreading drugs and things like that, especially in the poorer districts. His were essentially, he used to control Salvation Row before Lorelei wrested it away from him. Snapdragon is also a fire kineticist. You will know that.
Oh, we have our beef will be legendary. Oh my god! Okay, yeah.
Beef. And Bedlam is you just know that they are what's their class? They're an inventor.
Mm-hmm. So I point down like the list and basically relate what you just said, because this is shit that Gravewing would know. And then I point to Bloodline and I go, and his full name is Toshiro Kato, and he is my little brother.
Oh,
Sorry, how little are we talking?
2 years. The laugh, I think, is a little bit genuine. He's just really exercising the half in brother right now.
Okay.
One more thing. My son is actually my nephew. This is his father. So we're going to meet my son today. So he stays in the know.
well, your lead.
I'm gonna look to Lorelai and be like, "You want to come with?"
I'll come with. I think I should talk with the Midnights as well. Clover is going to be working with everyone else as soon as everyone is good to move, setting up our secondary safe house, much smaller, and moving everyone to there.
You to set up. You have my shop. It's not my shop, but you know what I mean.
We'll hold on to the row for as long as we can. But who knows what will happen.
We'll take Rotten out first. We don't need drugs coming back into here.
No, we do not. And maybe they have some information, and hopefully. And Lorelai still doesn't have her mask, but she has a hood that she has pulled up, sort of so that it shadows her face. And it's kind of like it's a little pointed, like the hoods in the Assassin's Creed.
I was gonna say like a Assassin's Creed hood.
If you would prefer, I can help you obscure your identity.
I think not many people have seen this face, so I'll be fine for now.
If you're sure, it is really not difficult. I've been practicing.
I'll be fine for now. Thank you for the offer.
Is there anyone who does need their identity obscured, looking at you, Laeth, specifically?
We have the scarf as well. Do you think that I'm in specific?
Yes.
Fair enough. If you'd like to change my face, do your worst.
Yeah, I'll put together another talisman for the emergency disguise. Which I think, now that there's like time to do it, involves a little like putting a little eyeliner on. And then like linking it thaumaturgically to like a ring that if you just flick it off, then it will enact the disguise.
Yeah, she will wait until we leave, but she will use it.
I think Lou also is gonna, once we get going, pull out her compact to flip a face. Because she doesn't like going home as herself for a variety of reasons. Not until she's like actually in the house, but that's not where they're going, so.
Yeah. So you leave the Crow and Hammer for probably the last time in a little bit. It'll be a while before the tavern is back up. Heading towards Silver Court and a meeting with the Midnights. And we'll figure out what happens with that next time.
Dun dun dun. Well, thank you everyone for listening to another wonderful episode of Goblins Engaged, Tyrant of the Dark Star. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Blue Sky, on Instagram, on Patreon, please. I say all these funny things and Aubrey keeps removing them because she doesn't think they're funny enough for the main game, but I think she's wrong. So if you give us money, it'll prove that actually more stuff should be left into the main thing. Yeah, give us a positive review. Keep posting in the Discord because I see everything you guys say, and I'm not going to stop seeing everything you guys say every single time you say something goofy. It fuels me. It's like my morning coffee. I'm like, time to sit down with the little messages, and then I still forget. And remember, stay safe. The thigh is the tastiest part of the human body, and shovel your driveway.
Let me stay by your side through this never-ending night. consuming. Understand the breeze alone. Tyrant of the dark side. Where's my love? Won't hold this heart. Daylight is a distant dream. Non facta est lumine. Drift on from this home ever fleeting. Dark prevails, but my heart keeps on beating.